got news for you. I'm Roy Wood Jr. In the news this week, RFK Jr. has more to say about what you're eating. Texas man loses big on Jeopardy.
By the way, what kind of freak even knows Stalin's birthday? I don't know it, and I don't care to know it.
Trump continues evading Epstein questions. On Amber's team tonight, he's a comedian, podcaster, and author who you can catch on this season of The Pit. I'm going to get him to check out this rash I got on my neck during the commercial break. It's Moshe Kasher. And joining Michael, she's a comedian, writer, and actress who hosts the podcast Parenting is a Joke. She's also Canadian, so that means she can get me a deal on some back bacon. It's Ophira Eisenberg.
I got it.
Now for the biggest stories of the week, let's play The Feud. Everybody watch the clip. Tell me, what is the story?
That's the Italian flag.
That's wet, man. Oh, Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, that's expensive. That's expensive.
Yep.
What's the story?
We're living in hell?
The story is the war in Iran. The administration is selling it, but is anybody buying it is the bigger question. Now, I think we can all agree that the best option is to not have a war. But as the great Slim Charles said on The Wire, once you in it, you in it. Mm-hmm. So question to the American government, how's that timeline thing going?
President Trump also telling Time magazine this week that, quote, I have no time limits on anything.
President Trump told CBS News, quote, I think the war is very complete, pretty much.
We won the bet. In the first hour, it was over.
When it's over, and I don't think it's going to be long.
When are you going to know when it's over?
When I feel it.
Okay.
I feel it in my bones.
It seems as though we've moved away from weeks and just onto vibes.
Yes, war is vibes. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that famous quote.
Is that also from The Wire?
No, that's not from The Wire. So now, the administration says that there's only one person that's in charge of calling the shots on this war. Who is that person?
Netanyahu.
The ghost of Jeffrey Epstein. If he's dead. If he's dead.
The person that's making the decisions is actually the exact person you wish it wasn't.
The president has set a very specific mission to accomplish, and so it's not for me to posit whether it's the beginning, the middle, or the end.
I love wet man. That man just is so drenched at all times. Is he doing drugs and it's just making him a juicy boy?
Every day.
Wet man.
I'll tell you what, when I watch him speak, I turn into a juicy boy as well.
Are you saying that our Secretary of War does like 40 burpees before every press conference and it just comes out, just jacked, I'm ready?
And then he shadow boxes and does a lot of like, you are a defense secretary.
How are Republicans as a whole feeling about the war, gang?
Nobody wants this war. No, well, except
Netanyahu.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody's into it. Nobody. The Republicans are gone. The Democrats are never there. Who is this for?
According to White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, quote, Republicans are unanimously supportive of President Trump's bold decision to launch combat operations. Ah, yes. The only thing Republicans are unanimous about is that they hate taxes and they hate good haircuts. Is it true that the Republicans are unanimous in supporting this war? Is what Caroline Leavitt's saying? Is that the right thing?
Well, she's always told the truth.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah, she's...
I haven't seen a lot of Republicans coming out like full-throated. I should rephrase that. I haven't seen a lot of Republicans.
One Republican that has been coming out in full support is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. What do you mean you ain't got no more mint juleps? What you talking about? Lindsey Graham has been salivating for war with Iran for years, and now that it's happening, oh boy, he's happy, and he's got no time for people who disagree with him.
So we have a commander-in-chief in President Trump, who I think is Ronald Reagan plus. If President Trump had not done this, they could have had a nuclear capability within months, weeks, not months. To all those who don't believe that, you're stupid. You're a fool.
He's just like the president who had Alzheimer's plus.
What is President Trump now calling the military action in Iran?
It's a rondelay.
Is it a jaunt with missiles?
That's a pretty solid guess.
I think I do know. Is it an excursion?
It's just a little excursion, baby. Just a few missiles, baby. Why you tripping? And the president makes it perfectly clear that he has his priorities in order.
We did a little excursion. We had to take this little few weeks of excursion, but it's been incredible. Our military is unbelievable, the job they're doing. So we had to take an excursion, but it's doing well. The market's holding up well.
You just said it is a little excursion, and you said it is a war. So which one is it?
Well, it's both.
Did you see how many times he circled back to say excursion? He's really trying to get it today.
Loves that word.
Well, when you're going through late-stage dementia, certain things get stuck in your brain on a loop. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone here.
Our audience all has late-stage dementia.
The Merriam-Webster definition of excursion: a usually brief pleasure trip.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Where's the pleasure part of this excursion?
You didn't see Lindsey Graham in that talking head? He seemed like he's having extreme pleasure right now.
But it's also like, whatever, improv, right? Yes and. He just yes ands them in this grand circle. It's like, well, thank you. It is both. You are brilliant. Oh, yeah, excursion and a war.
Yeah.
That's it.
How is the war actually going? No matter how much we bomb them, Iran has control of a very, very important piece of geography within the region. What are they in control of over there?
The Hard Rock Cafe, Tehran.
What piece of geography is Iran in control of?
The Strait of Hormuz.
The dire Straits of Hormuz.
It is the Strait of Hormuz. Seen there, trying to just put the tip in.
Roy, we have to look at it.
Put the picture back up. It looked like it's throwing it back. Yeah, you want to see that? The Strait is one of the most important energy choke points. 1/5 of all crude oil
That's why
flows
Lindsey
through
Graham
that.
likes it. It's a choke point. Now I get it.
Here's the spokesman for Iran's military command.
We will never allow even a single liter of oil to pass through the Strait of Hormuz for the benefit of the United States, the Zionists, or their partners.
I did not think he sounded like that. That's crazy.
How is it, after all this time, there's still just one path, the most important path of resources in the world, and no one's like, you can just go that way. Like, there's just one path.
There is another road, the Gay of Hormuz, but it's much more, you like that, it's much more complicated.
What else did Iran reportedly do to the Strait of Hormuz that made headlines?
Oh, they're mining the shit out of it right now.
On Tuesday, it was reported that Iran was laying mines in the Strait. Trump was quick to address this news, posting on Truth Social, quote, "If Iran has put out any mines in the Strait of Hormuz, we want them removed immediately. If for any reason mines were placed and they were not removed forthwith, the military consequences to Iran will be at a level never seen before."
Oh shit, new Trump truth just dropped. General!
Ibrahim, pick up the mines!
We gotta do it forthwith!
Between Iranian mines and American strikes, the Strait has become extremely dangerous and is now described as Death Valley. Knowing all of this, the president says the Strait of Hormuz is open for business. He spoke to reporters at the White House on Wednesday, but before we get to what he said, please check out this photo from the impromptu press briefing.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a honey-baked president right there, boy.
The makeup is streaking from his eye. You see that?
He sweats so much, all of a sudden it's like, it's me, Jeffrey Epstein!
Here's Trump's advice for ships in the Strait of Hormuz.
Are you talking to the CEOs of various oil companies, encouraging them to use the Strait of Hormuz
I think they should. I think they should. I think they should use the Strait.
Yeah, what could happen? Go ahead.
Done it.
Why not?
It's going like this.
Iran repeatedly attacking the flow of Middle East oil. At least 6 ships targeted in the last 24 hours. Overnight, 2 oil tankers hit off southern Iraq. Video circulating online showing one of them ablaze. President Trump still sounding optimistic, claiming the vital Strait of Hormuz is in, quotes, great shape.
Yes, that shape is a mushroom cloud. Now, obviously, the violence and uncertainty is impacting gas prices, which have risen 65 cents a gallon nationwide. Panel, how high do you think gas prices are going to go before it's all over?
$7.
I live in California. It is $7 now.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's why I drive a zero-guilt vehicle, a Tesla. But, no, I'm kidding. I drive an oil tanker. Like
They grown like a paternity test episode, like the bad dad that came out. Right now, oil costs about $100 a barrel, but Iran says we need to get ready for oil to cost $200 a barrel. Here's Energy Secretary Chris Wright with a response.
Do you agree that people need to be prepared for that?
We're going through short-term energy disruption for just huge long-term gain. You're seeing Iran's behavior.
Could
They're
that
attacking
hit, could
every
short-term
country in the
mean
region.
$200 a barrel?
I would say unlikely.
That means yes, it's going up to $200 a barrel.
I love it when people pretend there's a delay. You know?
I mean, there was a delay. It was in his brain.
No, anytime anybody in this administration starts stuttering, you know you're onto some sort of essential truth. Yeah, well, it's going to be $200 a barrel. It is, and that's when we're going to stop the war, when it gets too expensive for them to continue to perpetuate this lie that this is somehow for our safety. Nobody's buying that.
How do you stop it? Like, once you've started, how do you stop it?
Okay, I'm going to say something controversial here. This is the best part about Donald Trump being the president. He can just be like, "Daddy's done, baby!" Like, he can just pull out anytime he wants.
Oh, yeah.
But I do think that his essential instability is the off-ramp. His madness is the off-ramp that he needs. Another leader would double and triple down. I think he's going to just go, "We're done. Mission accomplished. Everything's happened."
But, I mean, do you think Iran stops when Trump stops? Do you think Israel stops when Trump stops? Do you think Bahrain stops? And do you think Lebanon stops? And do you think the Houthis in Yemen stop and Russians stop and all the rest of it?
You brought in the Houthis?
I had to. I love saying Houthi.
Listen, I haven't game theoried out this entire thing that I just said.
Neither has Trump.
That's fair enough. But I think everybody wants a way out. And in war, right, you're looking for an off-ramp, and I think there is no off-ramp because there was never an on-ramp. This is all the most incoherent, all war is incoherent, and this is the most incoherent one that I've ever seen. And as we know, day one, they killed Khomeini, right? And as we know as comedians, you don't start with your closer or you're going to bomb.
With oil prices $100 and climbing, what's the administration going to do to alleviate this pain at the pump?
They're going to release sanctions on Russia, and they're going to empty the strategic petroleum reserves, which are already half empty.
Yeah, they're half empty. It's the same person that was supposed to do that never fills the Brita in the fridge.
I feel like you're bringing a battle from your home into this show.
I have a problem with that, but they were supposed to be filled.
Look, are they half empty or are they half full?
I love it.
That's a good
I love
point.
it.
The administration has made it easier for Russia to sell their oil, Michael, issuing a 30-day waiver that lets countries buy the Russian oil that is already at sea. Why is it particularly weird that we're helping Russia make a profit off of this war?
Aren't they sharing strategic military intel with Iran?
Points. Yes. The Washington Post reported that Russia is providing intelligence to Iran to help them target U.S. forces in the region. Our administration is a lot of things, but are they mad at Putin? Not really.
Do we think that the Russians have shared intelligence about the location of U.S. military assets? And if they have, why would we be giving waivers on Russian oil sanctions?
Well, I'm not an intel officer, so I can't tell you. I can tell you that yesterday on the call with the president, The Russians said that they have not been sharing. That's what they said. So, you know, we can take them at their word.
Putin said it. I believe it. That settles it.
This whole thing is a mess.
Yeah.
But at least we're over there in the region for a good reason. Question to the panel, what's the reason?
You remember when he went to Congress and said, this is why we have to have this war with Iran?
And
Yeah, and he asked for permission.
Yes,
and everyone
yes, yes,
voted.
yes.
And they were like,
He
okay.
received that permission, right?
Oh, yeah.
They voted
He
and they
wouldn't
gave
have
it.
launched this war if he didn't have congressional approval, obviously.
Yeah, there was like a vote, and yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then the entire world community came together and said, we
Yes.
also support this. We'll go, okay. All right.
Okay, so this war started because of a dare?
Caroline Levitt said it a lot better.
The president said yesterday for the first time that he had to strike Iran because he believes that Iran was going to strike U.S. targets within 7 days. Where is he getting that?
This was a feeling the president had based on facts.
Vibes, baby. I told you, war is vibes. If this is feelings based on facts, question to the panel, where did Trump get his facts?
From his feelings. Sort of a circle. The feelings bring the facts bring the feelings, the facts, war.
The president went to war with a little help from his friends.
The situation was very quickly approaching the point of no return, and the United States found it intolerable, in my opinion, based on what Steve and Jared and Pete and others were telling me, Marco, so involved, that I thought that they were going to attack us.
See? He talked to his people, to Steve, and Tommy, and Jim, and them. And
Ronnie, Bobby,
Ricky, and Mike.
Yeah.
I'm going to bomb Iran. Who cares who you like?
That's a joke for 4 black people and Moshe.
Yes.
Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff were the guys in charge of the Iran negotiations in Geneva last month.
They did a great job, didn't they? How about a hand for Jared and Steve, everybody? Keeping us out of war. Good job, guys.
To be fair, Michael, they're real estate guys, okay? They did the best they could.
They really did.
It was reported on Monday that even though nuclear experts questioned the extent to which they understood the technical details of enrichment programs, Witkoff and Kushner still did not bring any technical experts from the U.S. to sit in on their talks with Iran.
This is what I'm saying. They used to pretend, they used to do theater. They'd bring the nuclear expert knowing we're going to war with them no matter what happens. They'd bring on the scientists. What do you think? Oh, he says that they were doing it. We've got a reason. The theater's done.
You remember when George W. Bush trotted Colin Powell out to the UN with all his lies and the pictures and the missiles and the things, and then all of us were like, oh, Colin Powell, he wouldn't lie to us. That was theater.
We're kind of post-theater.
I miss theater.
Me too.
And the fact that they gave Colin Powell a Tony Award for that, I thought was just great.
It was a good performance, to be honest.
Katz was robbed.
We'll be right back.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the HIGNFY YouTube channel and be sure to click the bell to stay on top of all our great content. Even better, become a member for exclusive content, early access to videos, members-only shoutouts, and more. Click the join button below.